Okay. So, what they actually like? The ice cream, chocolates. What they like? What is their requirement?
Yeah,
What they
pizza,
ask?
chocolates,
Pizza. Okay. How much pizza your son can get at a stretch? One,
2 slices.
2 slices. Okay. So now your son suddenly asks you, Mama, give me 5 pizza. Don't you think that there is something wrong with your children?
Yes.
Because he can consume 2 highest, but suddenly he is asking for 5 pizzas, right? So he's actually
Yeah.
asking for excessive pizzas. So that really will make you suspicious that there is something wrong with your children. Maybe he's sick, or maybe he's having some friends to share with. That's why he's asking more pizzas, right, madam?
Yes.
So firewall actually does the same thing. It actually looks for the request of the users. So when the hacker gives a request, sends any data, okay, send any data to this victim, he actually observes this amount of orders of pizza, like your packets, you see, what he is actually seeing. So when he sees that he is actually asking something very much, a simple boy cannot ask 10 pizzas, 20 pizzas. He can, at best, he can ask for 2 pizzas or 3 pizzas, one for himself, one for his friends. Not more than that. He's asking 20 pizzas. So thereby, I understand there is a problem with the children. Okay, let's stop him. Okay. So the similar thing is happening with the firewall. Is this concept understood by you all? Did you understood this concept? What I try to mean, Mr. Munjur?
Yes.
Did you?
So is it always like the quantity of data it
Not,
considers,
not,
or
not, not really, man. Not really. Not only the quantity. There are also other
okay,
issues, other factors. But just for your
okay,
easy understanding and assimilation,
okay, I got it.
just
Okay.
your easy assimilation. Okay, not only the quantity of data, it also the number of ports. There are a number of issues, and firewall is actually not the purview of cybersecurity experts. Okay, firewall is actually the job of network security engineers. Okay, in your
Okay.
just to make your interviewer, the person who will be interviewing yourself, just make him understand and comfortable that you understand something about firewall. That's the thing.
Okay, I got it.
That is one part. Okay. There is a
Okay.
lot of technology behind the networking. Okay. And there are people, they
Okay.
do CCNA, CCNP. They understand it better. It is their domain. But for us,
Okay.
just know the
Yeah.
things that this is how firewall really works.
Okay. So
So
any unusual activities
they
like
block. They block.
yeah.
Okay. And in the cloud security, then we will be also be very more conversant about this network security, because we'll be configuring the firewalls for sometimes. Okay. And in the SOC classes, after this ethical hacking, we'll have SOC practices. That is in the SOC job. If you are opted for SOC analyst job, so you'll be needing those things. So you need to configure your Windows firewall and other things. So then you will understand this the job of firewall much clearer. For now, you understand up to this thing that firewall actually observe the packets, data packets. It actually looks all these packets, inspect the packets, and if he finds that these are very suspicious, it actually crosses the line. Okay, it crosses the line. But firewall only works for incoming. Anybody coming to from Mexico to USA, it only checks that. But anybody going from USA to Mexico, no issues. It allows. Okay. Inbound traffics are always filtered, not outbound for firewall. Remember this point. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now to do this, okay. So what I can do, for example, I am sending 5 requests. Okay. Okay. Let me make a fresh one here. Consider I made 5 requests to the firewalls. So I know firewall will block me. So what happened if I make a small portion of this request? Like in the morning, I asked, hey, Firewall, I need a pizza. Okay, get it. After 10 minutes, I ask, hey, Firewall, give me a pizza. Like I'm making a very small request. Okay, like for a children. At a stretch, if I tell him, okay, finish this Burger King, it is a big burger. Can he eat all the things at once? What do you think, Madam Alima? Do your children can take the entire burger in one bite? Or
Oh,
so you take a portion of it. You bite by bite, and you finish the burger. Like this. What I will be doing, I will be sending this packet bite by bite in a small packets so that this Mr. Firewall don't suspect that this gentleman is actually a hacker. Okay. So understand my concept, what I try to mean? Any confusion on that?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So for that reason, there is a command in Nmap. What they do, just type. Definitely, this is a very high level command. That's why you need sudo issues. But one thing you can do, every time you don't need to type sudo. For that reason, I told you sudo su. Okay, and give a password once, and it will not ask you for this sudo issue, because now I am no more hacker Kali. I am root Kali, because I am now the root user. So the Kali will not ask you my passwords anymore. Okay, this is one shortcut for just removing the sudo issues. Okay, so now I type nmap, okay, dash f fragments. Do you understand fragments? You say the small particles. Okay, fragments. So I give fragments command, then I type the target IP address 192.140. What is that, Madam Natasha? 89.
89.
Okay. Okay. So I press enter. It is giving me the same result. It will be giving me the same result. Okay. But since it is just a virtual machine, is just a vulnerable machine, it is allowing me the access. But in real time, it will not. It will not allow me to do that. What actually happening? This FF commands for a single F. If I give a single F, okay, it will split my data in 8 packets. Okay, and if I give more on F, it will split my data more 8 packets, like in 16 bits. Each and every time, if I increase the number of F, okay, if I increase the number of F, for example, in this example, I give F, one F, sorry, that is 8 packets. Okay, if I give dash F, how much it is, Madam Alima? For one F, it is 8. For another F, it is 16. So every time it is fragmenting my data. Like I'm telling you, like consider this. Consider this is a biscuit. Okay, no. Consider this is no. Consider this is the biscuits. Okay, so you want to divide these biscuits in 2 half. Okay, so if I give one F dash F, okay, so it will break it in 8, 8. So if I give another F, it will just make it more. So it will now become 16. Okay. So every time, if I give another F, it will also fragment like this. So this single biscuits, is actually breaking in number of parts. It is fragmenting. Understood the concept? Understood? Any
Yes.
confusion? So every time I give a dash F, it is actually breaking the system. It is breaking the data. Like you consider this data as a cookie, like your biscuits. So every time you dash F, it is actually breaking the data. So with a very small portion of data, when it travels, small portion of data travels to the like this small portion of, like, consider this one, it passes to the firewall. We say, okay, a little kid is asking a very simple amount of biscuits. This is very natural. Okay, let him pass. After some time, this part comes. Okay. Oh, this is also a very tiny part. But if I send this entire big biscuit to him, oh, no, 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 no. Such a big data. You cannot pass through me. Okay. That is the concept. That is the thing I try to manipulate here. Okay. Remember, this thing doesn't work. Why I taught you? Because if your interviewer asks with Nmap, can you really bypass network firewall? The answer will be yes, sir. There is a provision that is called fragmentation of data. Let me type it for you. Fragmentation of data. There is a fragmentation of data. That means number of making a big data in number of small spaces. Okay, making big data in small pieces. Okay, thereby I can actually bypass the firewall. But from my practice, I have seen systems are now much smarter. They can detect this attempt, and we rarely get any success out of those. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now I am teaching you another issues, that is faking your IP address. How to fake your IP address? Like, for example, since I am scanning your computer, if you have a very good scanner, you can easily detect me. Correct? You can easily detect me. So to stop me, I can use a decoy system. By doing the decoy dash capital D, that means decoy, and RND, all capital, randomize, and I give colon how much IP I want to use, like 10 IP address, and now I give my own IP address, 192.168.140 dot the target IP. So can you see the screen? Nmap dash D random 10, then the target IP. So what this thing will do? This thing will actually inspect your target like as usual. It will not change the result. But what it will do, it will just create, okay? It will create 10 more fake IP. Like, for example, if you consider this is a classroom, okay? This is a big classroom. So there is only one student. So who stole the exam papers? So since there is only one person, I can really detect, yes, that's him, Mr. Ahmed. He stole the exam papers because he's the only man here. But if there is one more person in the class, can you say that which person actually stole the exam paper? Madam Tasha, did you understood the point?
Can you repeat it again?
like see the screen, like consider there is a school. Okay, this is a school, and in that school there is only one person, and the exam sheets are actually stored. The exam sheet actually stored. Okay, the exam paper is stolen. Now since the exam paper is stolen and there is only one person in the room, so very obvious that this is the hacker. This is the person who stole my exam paper, right?
Right.
So in that case, consider that there are actually 5 or 10 more students in this class. Then what would happen? Can you say that this is the man, this is the man he stole, this is the man who stole? Can you say?
No.
So that is the thing actually this command is actually doing. When you give this, is this point understood by all? Mr. Hafiz, did you understand what I try to mean?
Yes, I understand.
Thank you so much. So that is the thing I am just doing. See, Nmap-D, decoy. Decoy. Decoy means fake. The person, anyone having a military service, earlier military service, they are very much conversant with this terminology, decoy. Decoy means fake. Okay. R&D is for random. Okay. You didn't need not to know this thing. What R&D means a random. Okay. You just know. Okay. This will never be asked in your interview. Just R&D, random. Then generate 10 IP address. Then this is your target IP. So what it does in the classroom, it creates more 10 people here. Okay, so that with the original hacker, 10 more fake hackers are created, hacker image are created. These are all dummy targets. These all are dummy targets. So that if the victim, he has a very good inspector or some antivirus, he will not be able to find who actually hacked his system. Understood? This is the concept, but this thing actually doesn't work. Okay, this thing actually doesn't work. Why? I'll explain this thing to you to the next class in details, but just for knowing sake that when you do this thing, it actually generates the IP address of the same different domains, like 192, like class A address, class B address, class C address, any random, any type of class address they choose. So when scanner or the victim inspect the IP address, they easily understand that these are the outside IP. These are not from my class C addresses. So maybe this is the fake addresses. This one is the actual hacker's address. So there are some issues. That's why we don't use this command. But you know it for your interview purpose. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I just finished my class today, and the next day I'll be starting with vulnerability scan. Okay, we have finished the scanning part. That with this scanning part, we know what is the target, what is this. I said, if I consider this is your house, okay. So this is your house. So I found that your house, the door of your house is actually very feeble. The lock is very weak lock you're using. The windows are slightly open and the chimneys are unprotected. Okay, the chimneys are unprotected. So I found number of information from your house and I know what is the route to your house, what is the address to your house. Okay, so I know the street address of your house. I know your door condition. I know your windows condition. I know your chimney condition. So I know each and everything. Now it's my turn to pick the lock, to break the glass, to go inside this chimney, to get inside your house. How I can exploit the vulnerabilities. Okay, those things will be discussed in the next class. Okay, see you.